everyone, so we're back on my bedroom floor. Yeah, today I am going to be doing a Q&A as I haven't done one in ages, and like I used to do them like all the time, like every week, so let's see what people want to know. Do you often get questioned for your age? I guess I do quite a lot because I think sometimes I act older than I am, sometimes I act younger than I am. Most of the time I act younger than I am. And the fact that I don't tell many people my age, I just don't know why. I just don't like telling people how old I am. I do get asked quite a lot, like from people like when I meet them, they're like, oh, how old are you? And I'm just like, I'm not telling you. Who is your favourite Mikey girl? And Taz sent me this one, so I'm gonna have to be biased and say Taz. If you don't know who Taz is, I'll insert a photo of her and Mikey here, because like, why not? Where are you from? I am from the middle of England, literally. So secretive, I'm sorry, but I'm not from Birmingham, even though I go there so often and sometimes even catch the accent. I catch accents like so easy. I don't even know what my accent is anymore. Like, I didn't even know I had an accent until someone was like, oh, I like your accent, and I was like, what accent? So I just said accent so many times. And how did you meet your friends? The majority of my friends I've met like at gigs, which is amazing to think about it. Like literally I just walk up to a queue, talk to the girls around me, and like a year later we're like best friends. Like, that is really cool. To think of like one music person, band, whatever, brings people like that together is really cool. Why do you ship me and Andy? This is from Ella. And yeah, I just love my friends with other people. Like, of course, yeah. Like, if you don't like your friends with who they like. And why is Jack your fave? I never know what to say to this. Like, he is my favourite out of RoadTrip. If you don't know who Jack Duff is, he is from RoadTrip, a boy band that I like. Yeah. Go check out my vlogs. Jack is my favourite. He never used to be, but we'll get on to that later. What's your favourite song at the moment? I am in love with James Arthur's song Naked. Like, James Arthur Naked, the song, is a really good song, and I have done a cover of it. It's on my Twitter at @SteffiCheeky. Don't go find it. What's my favourite thing about Jack? I just like his personality. I'm gonna try and not be cringe, but I am cringe. Like, that's just who I am. And I try not to be, and I know I am. Like, when I watch videos back, I'm like... So, yeah, I just like his personality, and, like, makes me laugh. So, well, a lot of things make me laugh, including myself, which is so sad. Jack is Jack, and I like him. Favourite road trip ship? I don't know if she means like road trip ship like in the band or like outside the band, like who do I ship with the most, if that makes sense. But I don't know. I've seen a lot of Randy edits, that's Ryan Andy, and I think they're quite cute, but people take ships very seriously. Like, calm down. Have you ever wanted to dye your hair a really unusual colour, and why? I mean, my hair's always been brown. It's never not been brown. It's always been like this dark. I have had like red in it and blonde in it, but not very like out there, just like a little bit. I've always liked people with like really, really dark purple. Like, just so like a tint of purple, but I feel like I wouldn't suit any other colour than brown hair. Over Atlantic or road trip? I am going to have to say road trip. I'm not gonna say any more about that, but yeah, I definitely 100% say road trip. I know I answered this in a Q&A like ages ago and I can't remember what I chose, so it'll be interesting to see who I picked. Favourite road trip song and why? My favourite road trip song is
A few moments later.
I'm gonna do one from the first album, one from the second album. I've realised that I'm talking really fast, so I apologise. Mistaken EP, I really like. I Wasn't Worried. Like, I Wasn't Worried is a song where you don't listen to it for like ages. It's not one of the ones in the, like, it's not one of the main ones that people go for, but it's like one of the ones like that's like hidden, and then when you go to like finally listen to it like after ages, you're like, oh my god, this song is amazing. So yeah, that's I Wasn't Worried. And off the Tokyo Hotel, I really like Tokyo Hotel, like the song, or Not Giving Up, I'm not sure. If you were stuck on a desert island for a week with 2 members of RoadTrip, who would you take with you and why? Now, I thought about this question when I got it, because I was like, right, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, Mikey and Jack, because everyone expects that. Well, obviously I'm going to keep one. Take your pick. I'm going to take Jack with me, just purely for the fact that he makes me laugh. We can have chats about random things like we always do. And secondly, I would take Rye, mainly because I don't really spend time in meet and greets with Rye. Like, I can't remember the last time I've spoken to him like it's been me and him. Rye's a weird character, not like, he's very different. Yeah, he's very different. Can I come to yours and Jack's wedding? I mean, you're gonna have to ask him, not me. Are you watching Celebrity Big Brother? Literally just finished last night's episode, and honestly, I really like it. Like, what? I don't like India, if I'm completely honest. I really don't like her. Genuine is interesting. Like, I don't really understand him. Like, I don't know. I mean, if you don't watch Big Brother, I would skip a bit. Andrew, I really fancy Andrew. I didn't know who he was, like, until he got into Big Brother, and then everyone was like, oh my god, Andrew, and I was like, what? Who is this guy? And then if you could do anything in the world without getting into trouble, what would it be and why? I'm gonna have 3 because I'm greedy. One would be, I would be able to take money like whenever I wanted from like a bank, and not get into trouble. Like, it'd be a normal thing for me to do, so I could like help my mum out when she needs money and stuff like that. 2, I would love to just get into gigs. Like, not worry about any tickets or anything, just be like, hey, I'm Steph, let me in. And then 3, be able to travel on trains without paying, because honestly, that would be like amazing. It would save me so much money. Like, favourite concert you have been to? I've been to too many. I used to have an answer for this, but like, for me, concerts, like, I've never had one where I've had like the whole day I felt happy with it, like happy how it went. There's always a part of me that's like, right, on the day, there's always a bit of the day where I'm like, I'm not feeling it today, like, but lots of the gigs that I go to obviously are my choice, so obviously I'm gonna enjoy it. So yeah, I love going to concerts. That wasn't even the question, but I just changed it. What's the one thing you want to achieve in life? That's quite deep, to be fair. I just want to be able to enjoy life, make people happy who, like, that is what I try and do. Like, when people DM me being like, oh, watch your videos, and they make me really happy because I live on, like, the other side of the world where I can't do stuff that you do. And I'm like, oh my god, that is so cute. Like, you watch me because I make you happy, and that makes me happy because I really want people to, like, enjoy being happy. I just want people to be happy, and I want to make people happy, and I don't want to take life too seriously, even though people are like, oh, that will never get you anywhere. But I'm enjoying my life. Like, you only get one of it, and if you don't do the stuff that you love, including the little boring parts, then what are you gonna do? Like, okay, my phone's gonna fall on the floor. That's what it wants to achieve in life. So would you rather eat a live spider or a live cockroach? I would eat a live cockroach. Like, you don't even need to, I can't even look at spiders without, like, feeling sick. Like, the little ones are alright, like, the tiny, tiny, tiny ones. When I mean little, like, I mean you can hardly see it, and you could just, like... But, like, no, I can't do spiders at all. Like, what's your fave movie? Can I be honest and say that I don't watch movies that often, mainly because every movie I watch I cry at. even if it's happy or sad, like, I will cry. My body seems to be like, oh my god, you're crying. It wasn't even sad. Like, it's like when Matilda finally found, like, a home, I was like crying. I was like, what? It's happy, you can't cry. Don't ever watch If I Stay With Me. Honestly, my friend took me to the cinema, worst mistake of her life. People behind us were like, oh my god, she's crying. What made you become a YouTuber? To be fair, I look back on those videos and been like, oh my god, I want to cry because I was very cringy and very bad. I still am now. Realised at the time that I started, I didn't know why I was doing it. But now I realise, like, after I've been doing vlogs as well, I've realised that I want to be able to look back on this, say in like 20 years, and be like, wow, I had, like, remember the times that I did this, and I'll be like, oh, do you remember that time me and you went to that gig and we had so much fun? And then my friend would be like, oh, I remember that. And then I'll be like, oh, I've got a video of it, and there's like a 20-minute long video of what happened that day, and I think that's really cool. Who inspired you to do YouTube? To be fair, I did used to watch, like, I do still, Zoella, Casperly, and all them, the main people. So I guess them, maybe, but I was just like, right, I could do this, maybe, and see what happens, because I was pretty bored back then. So I just used my iPad, recorded here, and was like, hi guys, like, hi my snowflakes. How did you Nope, doesn't say that. Oh, it's because you've missed out a word. Oh my god, don't confuse my brain like that. How did you get your parents to let you go to some of the road trip shows, and what is your favourite colour? Two very different colours. Two very different questions. Oh, are you leaving me, or are you just nope? Well, I've got pins and needles, hold on. I save up, like, loads of money. I gave, like, all my money to my mum to let me go to those road trip shows that I've been to. So that's, like, mainly the reason that I could go. And the Christmas ones were like birthday and Christmas, because my birthday is like a week after Christmas. So, and what is your favourite colour? To be honest, I really don't know. I wear so many colours, it's unreal. But this colour, honestly, this jumper, like, I think people with brown, if you have my hair colour, get a royal blue hoodie, because it looks good. If Jack wasn't in the band, who would your favourite be? Right, that's the last question. And as I said earlier, where I was like, Jack wasn't my favourite, now's the time that I'll explain. Basically, I didn't really know who RoadTrip were when I went to this concert, because hi Em if you're watching, she took me to a show and she was like, oh my god, RoadTrip are going to be there, and I was like, don't know who they are. And so like I looked on YouTube and was like, oh okay, they're RoadTrip, that's cool. I think I followed them on Twitter or something. And then when we got to the show like the next day, and then that was the first ever time I saw them live, and I was like, wow, they're actually quite good. And then I met all of them, and I went up to Mikey and went, can I kiss you? Like, really, Steph? Really? Why did you do that? And he just looked at me like, what is this girl doing? She just asked me if she could kiss me. And then I was like, oh, on the cheek. So yeah, that was the first time I met Mikey, and I kissed him on the cheek because I thought he looked good. So yeah, I used to be in Mikey's lane, then I was in between Jack and Mikey for a very long time, and now I'm in Jack's lane, and I'm very happy to be in Jack's lane. Thanks for watching. This was the end of my Q&A. I thought my camera just died, but it's okay. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please go subscribe and join my family. I'm just gonna keep saying that now that I've started it. But yeah, I really appreciate you watching this. If you're here, hello, at the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. How you doing? Having a nice day, yeah? Comment down below.
12 seconds later.
Comment down below.
1 hour later. 2 hours later.
I don't even know.
3 hours later.
I like your new phone case. Thank you for watching. As I've said 10 billion times, I love you all, and I'll see you very soon. Maybe with a vlog.